Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2026 BMW Z4 M40i. This is also the final edition with that special package. It's finished off in an exclusive frozen black metallic, and MSRP with options is just shy of $80,000. So if you're looking for a Z4 and you want some special aspects to it, this is the final time to buy it. Underneath the hood, this is powered by the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbo. This model here is paired to the 6-speed manual. However, the 8-speed automatic is available for the final edition. This pumps out 382 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque. It will do 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds, and it has a top speed of 155 miles an hour. Now, as we work our way to the exterior, you'll notice there's a lot of gloss black for the accents. It's on the kidney grille, along with the horizontal slats within that grille. There's parking sensors too, and a lot of cutouts and contoured edges for this lower section of the bumper. There's also LEDs for the lighting, and then really neat hood indentations to give it a sporty front end look. Now, this also has the red M Sport brakes with a two-tone design for these wheels. You'll notice more gloss black for the trim accent just behind the tire. And it's also on the base of the mirrors. They are power folding, and they have the turn signal as well. Now, as you can tell with the top down, it has a great look to it. This is a roadster, so you want to drive around with the top down as much as possible. And you have several ways that you can put it up and down. Holding on lock is how you can put the top up. Holding on unlock is how you can do the reverse process. So this will actually do the windows too. So you could stop it here if you wanted to, up or down, or you could continue either way. And with the soft top, it still retains a great look to it, especially with that crisp line coming all the way to the taillights. Now in back, this also has this mounted and sculpted spoiler within the bodywork. There's the third brake light, LEDs, backup camera, parking sensors, and the dual exhaust. And then the trunk is manual, very easy to open up, where you have a good bit of storage. Now with the top folded, it still retains this space here. So you can place in some items, bags as needed, and you have a cargo net on one side. So it's really nice that it doesn't take away from that interior space. Now, as we work our way to the interior, this is where you're going to see some of the special edition options. All of the red stitching, the Alcantara. This also has Harman Kardon for the audio with ambient lighting. There's a trunk release, more storage, memory seating adjustments, and then your window and side mirror controls. Z4 Final Edition is on the door sill, and then you get more of the leather and Alcantara with the BMW colors on the seatbelt. Now, these are automatic seats. There's one manual leg support. Now, it is a small vehicle. It's not all that hard to get into. And with my foot on the brake and the clutch, we can start this up. Now, this has a leather steering wheel. There's cruise control settings. It's also heated. There's volume tuning, Bluetooth, and voice commands. This middle control will bring up your media and radio for the head-up display. You can also view miles per hour and the speed limit sign. Now, to go through the gauge cluster, there's a control on the top of the turn signal stalk. So you will see that information on the right side within the tack change. Everything else is going to be fixed. So you have a little bit that you can scroll through as needed. Now you get storage, headlight adjustments, one air vent, and then with the infotainment system, you have a good bit to go through. The home screen is going to provide you with these widgets here, so you can scroll through those as needed. This bar on the left is going to be fixed, so as soon as you push on home, that's how you can get back into this information. You can also go through quite a lot under car. You have sport displays to monitor all of that. There's vehicle status. You can get into various settings as well. Interior lighting, your door access. You can even get into some of the driving modes as well and configure all of that. There's driver profiles, and you can also get into Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, if you don't want to use it as a touchscreen system, you have all of the shortcuts down below to further go through this information. Now, this also has configurations for all of the standard safety features. You can monitor them, turn them on and off as needed. Now, there's also a separate screen for climates. So there's fan speed, temperature. This gets heated seats. There's also some defrosters and vents, and then volume, tuning adjustments, and your presets in the middle. There's wireless charging with auxiliaries and some storage. This is the top operation. There's parking sensors, engine start stop, and then 3 different driving modes. It will change the exhaust, so sport mode will get louder. There's the e-brake with traction control, and then this only has the backup camera, but it does have automatic parking and backup assistance. Now, you also have cup holders and an auxiliary with some storage in the armrest. plenty of storage in the glove box, garage door buttons along with dome lights, and then there's a small shelf you could place some jackets or smaller items, and the cutout for the trunk space. Now, as far as visibility goes, you have a pillar here, but you can see out of that rear window, and then when you have your side mirrors adjusted, especially over this side, you can see. So the more you drive it, the more you will get familiar, and it's really not all that hard to see around. And still in Sport Plus second gear, here we go. And again, small acceleration, we can get up to speed. As far as the ride goes for the Z4, hitting some of these bumps, it's what you would expect for a sports car. I don't want to say it's harsh, but it's on the stiffer side of things, just to give you that sports car feel, and of course better handling characteristics when you take this through mountains and things like that. But behind the wheel of the Z4, you'll notice that it does not have the latest BMW tech. So the large curved screen is not in this model, nor will it be, as this is the last edition. So if you like the layout, everything is super easy to use. This is more of a driver's car, so you don't need a bunch of tech and these large screens and all of that. This is a 3-pedal enthusiast car that you just want to hop into and drive. It is nice to have some of these creature comforts and amenities, but you just want to row through the gears and have some fun driving this sports car. So if you are looking for the Z4, you want something a little bit more unique with the final edition here, this is going to be a great option to go with. And like I mentioned earlier, you can do the top operation while underway. So we're going 23 miles an hour. I believe it's going to be at least 30 miles an hour. You are able to do this. And you'll wait for it to make that chime, and now you are ready to exceed 30 and have the top down. I will put the windows up just for audio purposes. And then with a slight acceleration, let's see if we can hear that exhaust. It helps we have the trees here to hear a few pops as well. So you want to roll through the mountains, maybe put on a different exhaust if you want it to be louder. This is a vehicle that you can definitely rack up the miles and have some fun. You can place in some of your belongings too, so while it's not the most practical vehicle, you might be able to daily drive this. I had a friend who daily drove a Mazda Miata for 7 years, and that was their only vehicle. So this could be your only vehicle, but it might be a fun toy or a second vehicle just to cruise around in. But that is going to wrap it up for the 2026 BMW Z4 M40i, the final edition for this run. We'll see if BMW decides to create a model to replace it and give us another convertible, or just go a completely different route. So if you want the Z4, now's the time to get it. Once again, a huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Charlotte for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And smash that subscribe button as well, so that way you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I'll see you all in the next video.